July world greetings from the heights of Trans-Himalayan Ladakh at 11,500 feet. I am now back at the fasting site to join the women who have begun their fast, 10 days fast. It's their third day. After I was discharged from the hospital, I took a day's rest and today I'm with them again. Just to give you again a brief background of why we are here. We are here to remind the government of India of the promises they have made to the tribal indigenous communities living in these high mountains amidst these very fragile ecosystems, that their land and their culture will be safeguarded under the 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution. This was pledged by the current ruling party and the government in 2019 and 2020 major elections as the top agendas on the election manifestos, and they won heavily these elections. But after that they backtracked, and after many meetings, dilly-dallying, finally on 4th March they declined to keep their promises of giving safeguards to the people and the land and restoring democracy in Ladakh like in Jammu and Kashmir. Today Ladakh has no democratic forums whatever, no assembly, no elected representatives, no elected government. We are ruled by bureaucrats on 3 years terms from New Delhi. Now we are following Mahatma Gandhi's path to remind the government of Satyagraha. Satyagraha means holding on to truth, which involves peaceful resistance and civil disobedience in different forms. One of them is to stay hungry, inflict pain on ourselves, not on anybody, to make the other side realize their unfair means. Secondly, Mahatma Gandhi also, under civil disobedience, organized a march to Dandi to make salt against the British unfair rules. So like Mahatma Gandhi's Dandi March in 1930, we will be doing a Pashmina March or a border march on 7th of April, where we'll be going to the Tibetan plateau in Ladakh, where all the grazing lands of the famous Pashmina herders who produce some of the finest fibers in the world called Kashmir or Pashmina live and keep their goats and yaks. Now they are having to sell their goats and yaks because their pasture land is being encroached upon from the south by corporate industrial plants like huge megawatt scale of solar plants, in which they are losing roughly 40,000 acres of prime pasture land. From the north they are losing pasture land to Chinese encroachment. So without any safeguards they have no say in how their pasture lands are managed. So government can just take away these lands without any consultation with them, whereas with 6th schedule anything like this will be done only with their consultation. On another front is the encroachment, which is taking away much of their pasture land. According to Mr. Subramaniam Swamy of BJP, 4,056 square kilometers, which is huge, is being taken away by the Chinese. So we want to show the plight of these indigenous tribal herder communities who are losing their land by going there live. We know that the government is planning to block us, stop us from going there. Well, we are going to face that and show you, if they have nothing to hide on encroachment from the south and incursion from the north, then they let us to roam freely on free Indian territory up to the points where our shepherds used to go. But if they have things to cover up, then we will be stopped anywhere. But that will be a proof in itself. So on 7th of April, we'll be joining some 5 to 10,000 young people who will be first driving and then marching to these pasture lands. And on the same day, 7th of April, different groups of Friends of Ladakh, Friends of Nature in different parts of the country will be organizing their own marches to places where they can showcase where blind growth and development has taken priority over sustainability, over harmony with nature, where destruction in the name of development have taken place in different parts of the country. So you can join your own eco marches in your own parts of the country, or join us live on this Pashmina March on the borders of India. Stay tuned and do keep supporting us as part of the Friends of Ladakh, Friends of Nature. Thank you very much and have a great day. Jai Hind.